With the Boruto anime starting this anime adaptation of the Mujina Bandits arc from the manga in only a few short weeks, I wanted you guys to go ahead and get a breakdown of the signature forbidden jutsu that fans are going to be introduced to in this arc, because there is a chance that the anime team might make some changes on the specifics of this jutsu given how graphic it is. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the forbidden jutsu that is known as the corpse clone jutsu, the signature jutsu of the leader of the Mujina Bandits, Shojoji. So as mentioned earlier, I do believe, however, that there is a chance that the anime is going to change how this jutsu works, because it literally requires Shojoji to eat the brain of the person who he's going to be using it on. Now you guys can start to see why both it's a forbidden jutsu and why the anime could very well change how this jutsu works. So the purpose of this jutsu is that it allows Shojoji to completely turn into the person that he uses it on. This isn't a clone that can be caught by something like asking a question that the person would only know, but instead it's something very similar to the jutsu that Pain used back during the Kazekage rescue arc, where he made clones of both Kisame and Itachi that were able to pass off as being originals. However, this jutsu that Shojoji uses takes on a completely different level, because he actually becomes them after he eats their brains. So by eating their brains, Shojoji is able to gain access to the memories, their jutsu, and everything about them. It's almost as if Kodachi, when he wrote the script for this arc in the manga for Ikimoto to start drawing, he decided to go the route of the body snatchers. The reason why this jutsu is so dangerous is that there's no real way to tell the difference between Shojoji when he uses the jutsu and the person he used it on in order to turn to their doppelganger. For instance, if Shojoji ate Boruto's brain, he know all about Boruto's love for Thunder Burgers and the most intimate details about Boruto that only someone close to Boruto would know. This means that if on the off chance that someone suspects Boruto of being someone else, Shojoji could easily pass any test that's presented to him. This jutsu allows him to get close to a target once their guard is down, and he's able to strike down his target when they least expect it. Imagine if Shojoji ate the brain of Tucci, the ramen shop guy. So Naruto would have his guard down, wouldn't think twice about taking ramen from him, and bam, the ramen bowl could be poisoned because Shojoji is able to replicate the person down to the genetic structure. This is the reason why I said last week that the Mujina Bandits arc, when I was talking about this jutsu, I said that Orochimaru would absolutely be fascinated with this jutsu because it gives Shojoji access to the abilities of the person whose brains he eats. So in theory, if he were to eat the brain of Sarada or Sasuke, then he'd be able to use the Sharingan, or in the case of Sasuke, Sasuke's Rinnegan powers and abilities. It's unclear if there's any connection to Orochimaru's living corpse jutsu, better known to fans as the jutsu uses to transfer bodies, but it does kind of feel like it. As for why I believe the anime might make changes to elements of this when they do it, the Boruto series doesn't include nearly as much blood and violence as the previous two Naruto animes did, though at times it does have its moments. And part of the reason for this is because of the time slot that it's running in. Having Shojoji literally bite into someone's skull while they're still alive and squirming trying to fight back and then consume their brain might be a little bit too much for the time slot that the Boruto's airing in. Boruto doesn't run in a weekday during prime time like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden did, which does make a huge difference. If I had to guess, Studio Period is likely going to animate Shojoji being able to use this jutsu after consuming the blood or flesh of a person, and they won't actually show him biting into the skull with the intent of eating their brain out of their head. But hey, here's hoping I'm wrong. So let me know what you guys think about this jutsu. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.